good group of friends, especially other friends that have adopted and friends with kids with special needs. It's just, they understand me more than anybody else. It's,
you only have to start the conversation and they're like, oh yeah.
We can talk for hours without trying. And I think that's really important because so many parents of kiddos that have come from trauma backgrounds or special needs, they're so isolated because people don't understand. And, I think it's important that we really have to reach out to other people. We went through a really tough, hard time a long time ago. Yan and I were in our house, and our house was flooded and ruined during the Nashville floods. And I was thinking about that, preparing, and that's just like learning to lean on other people and ask for help is a really hard thing if you're not used to it. But it's just so important that we can reach out and during tough times, you have to ask a lot more for help. But God provides it, and He provided it through a lot of people. So just reaching out to people. I will say, I mean, my personal life, I don't get to go do things all the time with people, but I still have that connection that I can jump on the computer and talk to a friend or phone call, things like that. Just that really keeps me going. I feel like having other moms that understand.
Yeah, I'm reading a book right now. It's talking about vulnerability and just how we, in order to support others, we have to realize the vulnerability of others and ourselves, but we also need to admit that there's no perfect, behind everybody. There's issues and there's things that we deal with, and we need help. None of us can do life alone. And so, you do have to have that support network, and it is, and it seems crazy to people that don't have children with these trauma issues or special needs to say, well, any friend is fine. But when I know I got a friend of mine hooked me up with another foster mom, adoptive mom, who was, because I had done foster care for 3 of my siblings, and they had actually lived in a meth house for multiple years before the county pulled them out. And the trauma these kids had caused great havoc in our house. And she was going through things that were very similar. And when I got on the phone with her, she goes, "You are the first person who hasn't told me I'm crazy." And because I know what it's like to live in your house. I've been there. And yet it seems insane sometimes, the things that happen because of those trauma incidents that these kids have been through. And it's hard, but there are other people that are going through that same walk, and to be able to connect with them. And that's why we have this community, this SPED Homeschool. We homeschool kids with special needs. That means we're home all day. Yes, with our kids who struggle.
And it can be isolating. So that's one thing. As much as I get upset with technology, I'm also grateful for it too, because it's connected me with people who understand, that can help you out on the journey. So
yeah.